Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to Premium Masterclass, use the link below to get access at 50% discount for 20 persons. Fee says growth will cost you, but not growing will cost you more. Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to Premium Masterclass, use the link below to get access at 50% discount for 20 persons. Fee says growth will cost you, but not growing will cost you more. Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to
myself on the screen. Oh my god. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. For a long time we have been waiting for this section. I'm so excited to have you on board. I'm so excited to have everyone on board. Oh, it's nice having you. It's nice having you. These are little beginnings, and I do not take them for granted. Now, before we come in and before we proceed to this section, today, I'll be having a speaker who will be coming on board to share how to cultivate a good mindset in spite of challenges. I want to let you understand that we all go through challenges. I actually go through challenges. A lot of people are going through challenges. We are going through difficult times, and sometimes we really wear clothes, we do good, we take pictures, to make people feel okay. We're all doing fine. But we know within ourselves we're going through difficult times. We're going through things that we can't even overcome. And sometimes in our lives, oh no, I don't die. And they find money and running overcome. The pressures from everywhere, trying to ensure that you don't concentrate, trying to ensure that vision you have will not come to manifestation. But I want to let you know that there is still hope. And one of the reasons why I'm holding this section is because I found that people are actually using the old scheme to implement in a new strategy, in the sense that when the technical days, you understand my point, when technical days, and they can't be saying what be going back to the old ways. I don't want to implement, I want to win in this new era. Just like, let me give you an example now. You know these Chinese things that you see Chinese using sword, and America now use gun, they shoot, and bomb. Who will win? Sometimes people just want to stick to their religion, stick to their beliefs. So those are the things that that does not make us grow. Those are the things that does not make us become who we are. Those are the things that limit us and makes us feel mediocrity. They told Jesus the same thing. They says, can anything good come out from Nazareth? We're having Miss Stephanie Williams first because she's going to change your mindset. So as the other speakers are coming on board, you will get clarity about all these sections are about. So I want you to understand that it's about your mindset, about changing what you have inside. Can you type in the comment section, I am great. I am born to be great. I am born to be great. That's who you are. That's who you are. Yeah, you're born to be great. It's no motivation. So whether you're from a poor background, whether you're going through a depression stage, whether it's marital issue, I want to tell you that you can overcome. And how do you overcome that challenge? Is by getting the prerequisite knowledge that can help you solve that solution. Just like someone having a headache. Don't just start taking another drug that doesn't solve the headache. You go to your pharmacist, he tells you the drugs to use to help the headache. You're going through financial situation, you go and meet a financial advisor or a financial analyst. He helps you tell you the best strategy for making money. You're going to business downfall in your business. Things are not looking well in your business. You go and look for someone that is in the business stage who has made the results in the business stage. Learn his results, strategies, his secrets, and apply them into your business. Ignorance is very expensive. The scripture says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. I don't care the situation I am now, but I know later in the future there is better things for me. And how do I ensure that there are better things for me? One, by knowing the problems I have. That is one. Knowing the problems I have, and not just worrying and being depressed that nothing is happening. They start complaining. No, you begin to find solutions, positive solutions, towards ensuring that issue or that problem is solved. So before we start making more sales or before we start making more money in our business, first of all, we have to first of all develop our mind. Develop our mind. That is the first thing we need to do. So I want you to get your pen, get your book, and write things that will change your life. Write things that will change your life. Now we're waiting for the speaker to leave on board, but we trust that the next section will be more excellent and more mind blowing. So I want you to write something down. Say, what do you want to learn from today's section? What the question you be asking yourself now? What are the problems I am undergoing now that I need to be solved? What are the issues I need now? Is it money issues? Is it health issues? Is it business issues? What are the issues you're undergoing now that you need a solution? As I tell you, it's not about just complaining. Just write those things down. This is November 2024. So you might watch this 2025, 2026, but I want to write it down. Whether in 2025, 2026, don't complain, don't worry. Just be still. Take your pen, your book, write it down. What do I need to do to become better? You are depressed. What do I need to do to overcome this depression? Positive. Because for every positive there is a negative. And one of the things that the negative does is that it wants to influence you to the side, so it will add more pain and more weight to you. But what the positive thing does that when you begin to get the right knowledge, and how do you get the right knowledge? Getting the right people, the right relationship, the right platform. That's why I gathered I'm getting all these speakers because I have seen them, I have tracked their records, and I can tell you that they have positive influence on people. So listen to them will help you positively make impact in your business, in your finance, in your business, in your digital industry, in your personal development. So my advice for you, get to people who have made results in your niche. You're having issues in health, get to people who have sought certain results. Remember, The right relationship bring the right results. The right relationship bring the right results. The wrong relationship will bring the wrong results. Write it down. The right relationship will bring the right results, and the wrong relationship will bring the wrong results. That is how it is. That's how it is. So I want you to. I'll be playing the video right now, and this video is going to help you to become better. So we're going to have the premium masterclass coming up very soon, and also I want you to be a part of it. I want you to be a part of it. I'm going to play the video before Miss Stephanie comes in. I want to be sure that she's ready to give us. Don't worry, just be ready. Just ready. She's preparing. And she has to take out time to prepare herself. Oh God. Just things down. Just things down. Thank you. Let me just play out something while I talk to her on the ground. Seeing those, just give me some time. Thank you. My screen. Welcome, Stephanie.
If you have money,
coming. Sorry. My trying to better myself. Yes, she's coming up on board very soon, so I just want to use this one to just to touch your eyes. It's a wonderful lady. She's very beautiful. So as she's coming on board, she's going to give you tips and things to help you become better. Let me see if I can get to her. Oh God.
Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to Premium Masterclass, use the link below to get access at 50% discount for 20 persons. Fee says growth will cost you, but not growing will cost you more. Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to Premium Masterclass, use the link below to get access at 50% discount for 20 persons. Fee says growth will cost you, but not growing will cost you more. Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers,
I'm coming. Let me come here. Hello, what a beautiful ladies. Yeah. Can you hear me, Stephanie? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay. So we have Stephanie Williams here, and I know she's trying to gather herself. I want to say thank you for making this opportunity to come here. Now people are still right here. I don't want to talk too much. I've spoken too much already. So I just read your and you just I think it's time to read your okay. Or is there any can you hear me? Let's see if you are communicating well.
Sorry?
Let me hear you. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very well.
So can you share something with us? Let me just go walk on the ground now.
Alright, so one. Go ahead. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Those in the house. Okay, I don't know if Nando can hear me. Hear me. Alright, so good evening, everyone. Just a little break. Sorry, please a little bit tune down the music so everyone can hear me. You can hear me. I'm right here. I welcome you. Well, the name what you're watching, how excited are you tonight to learn about the growth mindset? Good everyone, good evening, trust you're doing good. How's it going for us? The beginning of the new day, very important that understand what growth mindset is and how we can leverage that growth mindset for opportunities, right? Okay, so my slides are off. So tonight I'll be speaking on growth mindset, how we can leverage to have growth mindset, leveraging opportunities. Sorry, having growth opportunities. And we need to understand how much growth mindset is. I believe we've been hearing about the growth mindset, the mindset, right? Today we're going to be diving into how you can use this growth mindset every on challenges, because challenges are inevitable, right? Welcome, Roland. It's amazing to have you here. Welcome, Roland. Thank you for joining me. I'd love to see more comments, please. I'd love to see if you're here. Tell me your name, where you're joining from. I'd love to celebrate with you. Thank you for joining. It's amazing, right? So let's go right into it. This is my slide. Thank you very much to the team who put this together. Leader Namdi Precious, and your behind the scene team. Thank you very much. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. So quickly, this is me, Stephanie Williams. I believe some persons will know me, but if you do not know me, here's just a brief introduction about me. I'm an author, right? A seasoned author of 4 books and counting. I'm a visionary leader and also a personal development powerhouse. I believe so much in the power of personal development and what you can do, right? As a person, when you are your greatest asset, and you can develop yourself to a higher measure of who you can become in life, right? So that's all about me. This is not about me tonight. It's about you and how you can use growth mindset to leverage opportunities, to leverage, why do I keep saying opportunities? To leverage challenges and create opportunities for yourself. Next slide, please. All right, thank you very much. So first we're going deep dive into, before we understand growth mindset, how to cultivate growth mindset, right? And use, our challenges to create opportunities for ourselves. What exactly is mindset? You need to understand first of all what mindset is about. So if you can hear me, I want you to like type in the comment section, what is one word you can use to describe mindset? I want this to be as engaging as it can be, right? I know we've heard about these words tonight, but this is just more like a recap, like studying over and over again. Also, like go deep dive into what it means to have a growth mindset. Every day we wake up in the morning, we're facing challenges in our personal lives, in our professional lives, in our businesses, in our careers. We're facing challenges. A lot of people do not understand that these challenges are actually necessary for your growth. These challenges are necessary to take you from where you are to your next level, right? It's always said that for every new level, there is a new devil, right? There's always a challenge that will raise their heads up, to just like wanting to put you down, but actually, that is not what it can do for you if only you have a growth mindset to leverage on, right? So, I'd love to see your chat coming in as we'll explore this topic tonight. So, first of all, mindset is the lens through which you see the world, right? This is just a quote. Mindset is the lens through which you see the world. If you change that lens, you will change your experience. So I don't know if you understand that, right? What mindset is now is a lens through which you can see the world, through which you see anything, right? And once you change how you see the world, you will change your experience. Once you change how you see the world, you change your experience. One thing I've understood personally in my life is I tend to see things from a positive perspective. I try as much as I can to be optimistic. Yes, the challenges around me is, it sometimes it comes as unsurmountable, right? If you're in Nigeria, you will understand. It's not easy. But then I position my mind to think that no matter what I go through, I will maintain joy because these circumstances will not define me, right? Rather, if I'm able to scale through this circumstance, it shows my resilience, it shows my grit. So with that kind of mindset, no matter what I face, well, no matter what I step out and come face to face with me, I know how to handle it, right? So if you change how you see the world, if you see challenges or obstacles as a means for you to grow, as a means for you to, because they said that when you go through certain things, those things reveals who you are as a person. It's not what happened to you that really matter. It's how you respond to it. That is mindset, right? Next slide, please. All right, thank you very much. No, take it back, please. Okay, thank you very much. No, the next slide. Okay. Ah, the previous one, please. Mindset defined. Thank you. All right, so here's what mindset. That's just like a quote, right? But this is what mindset is about. Mindset is a set of attitude. You see, attitude. How do you respond when things are happening? How do you respond? Mindset is a set of attitude, the set of beliefs that you hold, right? And it shapes how you perceive yourself, how you perceive other people, and how you perceive the world at large, right? It's a mental framework through which we approach challenges, approach setbacks, and opportunities. So if you look at it very well, what this mindset is actually talking about is more focused on challenges, your mindset actually reveals, it comes out in the open when you're faced with challenges. So it's not, when your mindset is not always about when all the going gets easy. No, that's not when your mindset actually is revealed. It is revealed when you go through challenges, when you go through setbacks, right? That's your mindset. Just like they say that when you fall in the days of adversity, your strength is small. So your strength is not actually, oh, when things are sweet, when things are going really rosy, oh, you're getting all the deals, you're being successful in your business. That is not you yet. So what challenges tend to do is that they come to reveal your thinking, they come to reveal your beliefs, they come to reveal how you see yourself, how you see other people. When things get worse, that is when you tend to like, okay, this is really who this person is. All this while you've been pretending, right? So mindset is a set of attitude. How do you respond to things that happen around you? For example, you have like a crash in your business. How do you respond? Do you just say, oh, I'm such a failure? Oh, I'm not good enough because this, something happened to me? Those challenges do not define you. Your ability to rise up immediately after the challenge. Yes, it's okay to actually cry. It's okay to, let's say, sulk a little bit, because we're humans, right? And we've got feelings. You've got to express it one way or the other, right? But do not let those things put you down. Do not let those things at all to put you down, right? So now that we've understand what mindset is about, we have two types of mindset, which I believe is not new for any of us here. We've been hearing all these things: fixed mindset, growth mindset, right? It's not new, right? But let's explore deep into what fixed mindset is and what growth mindset is. I hope you guys are following. If you're following, please let me see your chat in the comment section. If you're following me, just type I am following. Okay. Next slide, please. All right, thank you very much. Um, no, next slide. The fixed and the growth mindset. The fixed mindset versus growth mindset slide. No, fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. The slide after this. The slide before this, please. The fixed mindset versus the growth mindset slide. All right, so while we're waiting for the slide to come up, we have like the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So what the fixed mindset explains is that there are certain people in life that this is how I am, right? This is how I am. This is who I am. No turning back, no changing. This is the fixed mindset people, right? The fixed mindset people are people who just believe that certain things just has to be the way it has always been. No changing, no growing. You know, this is how it has always been, and this is how it should always be. Right? These are like the fixed mindset people. Please, I love the next slide, please. Fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. Right, so I'll wait for that particular slide. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, we talked about the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So the fixed mindset are people who just believe that this is how a certain thing must be. This is how it must be done. They don't believe in change, right? They are not the set of people that embrace change. But the growth mindset, on the other hand, believe that, oh yes, I can actually learn this. I can actually do this. Okay, for now, I don't know about this, but I think I can get it. I'm not so good at this, but if I learn it, I'll become better. So you see how the mindset thing works, right? So it's not that you're perfect. It's not that, oh, you are naturally so strong, but you so believe that, well, if I learn, I'll grow, I'll become better, and I can handle so many opportunities, right? That's the difference between a person with a fixed mindset and a person with growth mindset. Next slide, please. All right, thank you, Roland. Thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you, and I hope you're getting value tonight. So next slide, please. No, the slide of, okay. Is this the next slide? Because this is more like my last slide. The slide before this. All right. So yes, leave it here, please. Thank you. So growth. This is the power of growth mindset. This is what growth mindset can do for you. The truth of the matter is that whether you are and just an individual, you're a student, you're a business person, wherever you are, this principle applies to everyone. It's not only applicable to a business owner, right? Because we see that this series is more about like talking about business people, right? But this principle applies to everyone. I mean everyone, whether you're a student, whether you're a business person, a career professional, whatever industry that you are, this principle applies everywhere, right? So here's the power of growth mindset. Growth does not happen in your comfort zone. That is one thing you need to understand. A lot of people desire to grow, but they are not doing anything. They are not moving an inch, right? And when things come, they're afraid of change basically. And let me be honest with you, I used to be scared of change. I don't like change at all. I do not like change. I used to be someone who, when things are not going my way, oh my god, you don't want to know me. You don't want to know me. And this is how like I really measure my growth, right? I want to know how well I'm growing. I take a look at my mindset, how I used to think about certain things and how I think about them now, right? So I'm actually giving you like tips on how you can measure if you're growing or not, right? Because there are a lot of people who don't know if they're growing or not, right? They're just doing things, moving where the wind takes them, and they feel like each year passes, they feel like, well, we're growing. You don't want a situation whereby your age is the only thing growing, right? You want to be growing personally, you want to be growing in every, different areas of your life. And how we measure that growth is to assess how you think about certain things, right, in different areas of your life. How do you think about money in an area of your life? Do you see money as just, something you just use anyhow? You see it as it's a reason, it has a purpose, right? Do you see saving as just saving is not important? Or how do you perceive investment? Assess your mindset in different areas of your life. So back to my story, I was saying that I used to be someone who I do not like change. I won't lie to you. I can be so upset when things don't go my way. For example, the year of COVID came. Of course, it was unexpected for everyone. It hit us from nowhere, right? Somebody with a fixed mindset, like I had back then, I had a fixed mindset then. I was so upset that what the hell is this? Like there was literally nothing I can do, right? It's always said that you don't have control over, you can't do anything about things you can't control, right? But there are certain things you can control, which is your mindset. You can control your attitude to the things that happen around you, right? For example, the economy that is dwindling here and there, we don't have control over it. We don't have control over how we choose to respond to it. We have control over how we choose to Do we start complaining, grumbling around there? No, we have to stick to our joy. You have to say, regardless of this, you won't lose yourself to circumstances. That's what growth mindset is. It sounds like motivational talk, but trust me, this growth mindset is what you need in your everyday life. Scripturally speaking, it is what you need in your everyday life. So it's not some sort of, oh, growth mindset, what they want to talk again that I have not heard. Well, you've not heard about this before, right? You need to understand that growth mindset is something that powers your everyday life. It powers your actions, the decisions. You wake up in the morning, you are choosing that no matter how I step out in my day, if people offend me, I do not care. I'm not going to lose myself to that, right? That's the growth mindset. No matter what happens to you on the road, oh, people are like, get trying to get you upset, right? But you choose to like, no, this is not me. You're going to let that pass, and you're just going to keep being the best version of yourself. That is growth mindset. There are a lot of people who will feel offended, who will feel angry, who will just want to like, what is happening today? Ah, today is just a bad day. Today is not a bad day. You choose to respond in a bad way. That's just it, right? So I was in the story of the COVID break, right? So yeah, the COVID came. I was angry, I was upset because I had a fixed mindset. I was expecting that by next year I should have graduated from school. This COVID is just coming to spoil all my plans. So at this age, I shouldn't be a graduate. Oh, this, oh, that. I started grumbling, I started complaining. That was because I had a fixed mindset. I wanted things to go my way. I wanted things to go. When we were growing up, we had all these, mushy plans and everything, right? We had plans of, oh, by this year, I should have graduated. By this year, I should have gotten a job. By this year, I should be done with my NYC. By this year, I should be married. By this year, I should be. We had all our plans, right? But remember, the Bible says that many are the plans of a man, but the Lord, right? The Lord is the one who gives and harvests. The Lord's plan is what will prevail, right? And you need to like submit yourself in alignment to God's plan. And how do you do that? Whatever challenges come, take it in good faith, embrace it, see it as an opportunity to grow, see it as an opportunity to change something about you that is not right. Because trust me, you will need those character traits for your next level, right? Imagine if I had not changed my mindset in that year 2020, where would I be today? Do you understand? So in that season of my life, I was operating on a fixed mindset, and I believe that COVID came to change my mindset to help me understand that it's not just my plan that will work all the time. Yes, I have all my plans, great ones in paper, right? But I need to submit to the fact that everything will not go the way I have it in paper, right? But I must understand that this is who I am, right? This is who I am. I saw that as a learning opportunity. And what did I do? Gradually, I started studying the Word of God. And in that process, I got to understand that it's not what happens to you that matters, but it's how you respond to what happens to you. That is the ultimate. That is what defines who you are, right? It's not what everything will happen. You're not the only person it's happening to, right? But how do you respond to it? It's your mindset, right? It's your mindset. So please the slide. So like I was saying, I said growth does not happen in your comfort zone, right? It happens in the face of resistance, where your beliefs are stretched, and redefined. Please the last slide. Not this, I mean the previous slide, sorry. Previous. The previous slide. All right, thank you. So yes, growth does not happen in comfort zone. None of us want to really grow. When they talk about personal growth, personal development, we want to say yes, I have grown. But how do you know that you have grown, right? When you do not experience challenges. For example, use a plant for example. When you put a seed to the ground, you know that that seed has to first of all die. That seed has to go through a process of bearing. And of course, for that seed, just because it cannot talk, like we humans can talk, right? We think it doesn't go through pain. That seed go through pain. It has to die. It has to grow, like, become rotten in the ground for something to come out. But imagine if that seed say, I don't want to die. It's going to remain in a state of just being, having potentials. A seed has the potential to become a tree. A seed has the potential to become a forest. But until it goes into the ground and be buried, subject itself to, that process of growth, that process of, I don't want this, but I have to, right? To emerge as something that we enjoy and benefit from. So that is what challenges can actually do for us, right? During the COVID era, we could see that it was not a great opportunity, it was not a great circumstance for everyone, but a lot of people thrived in that season. People who had growth mindset of saying, okay, there are other ways we can actually do things. We were not living in an era of Google Meets, YouTube meetings, Zoom meetings, and the rest. But people with growth mindset saw that as an opportunity, right? They leveraged on those opportunities. And today, all around the world, we have virtual conferences, virtual meetings, so on and so forth. So that's what the power of mindset can do. It unlocks certain things that you never knew were there. It unlocks inventions. So when you experience challenges in life, don't see it as, I have failed. Ah, this thing did not work. This no, stop being a whiner, stop being a complainer, right? Rather sit back, ask yourself questions. What can be done better? What can I actually like venture into? What is this thing teaching me? Right? What can come out of this thing? What invention can come out of it? Do you understand? So that's just what growth mindset is about. Nothing really, really big. But in our everyday life, we see these things and how it happens. So this is the power of growth mindset. It unlocks opportunities and potentials. I did not even add that. It unlocks new inventions, creativity. Like, who could ever think that from a cloth we can sew face masks? Who could ever we never saw sanitizers come up. Get we never saw some certain inventions that we are enjoying today. Because right now we're enjoying Zoom meeting, we're enjoying Google Meet, we're enjoying them. We can hop on calls for hours, on a Saturday night, on a Sunday night. These are the things that were not so much in existence back then, right? Until COVID came. Can you hear me? Let's work now. Until COVID came. Oh wait. Until COVID came and showed us that, oh, see, there are better things, there are greater things. So right now, the way I even like perceive myself, the way I perceive the world right now is that once there's a challenge, I'm always thinking like, okay, there's someone who is going to be at the end thinking of new solutions, right? There's going to be someone who is thinking of new solutions. So that's just how your brain should operate, right? Number two, the power of growth mindset is that you will now continue to learn who you need to become, what you need to do, what other ways. Let's take for example, Thomas Edison, who did the light bulb. That man had, I don't know how badass growth mindset, because how did you do it? Right? How did you do it? How were you able to like really, you know, go through 100 times? Like, who are you really? Who are you? That one needs to be questioned. Who are you? What manner of resilience do you possess that you can stay through to something? In our current generation right now, you see a lot of people that will go through something first time, second time, if it doesn't work. Well, this thing is not for me. I'm not doing this thing anymore. They just give up. That's because they don't believe in what can come out of them. They see challenges as threats. They see challenges as, oh, I'm not good enough. If you believe in something, you will go over and over again until you crack that code. That's the power of what growth mindset can do for you. So you need to keep learning. Oh, yes. For example, whilst you're here and you're listening to me, you're getting new insights of, oh, I never thought this how growth mindset is. But now you know better. So when you're faced with challenges, obstacles, don't see it as, oh, it has come to make you weak, or it has come to prove that you're not good enough. Nah. Have a mindset that says, this thing, what is this thing teaching me? Right? What is this thing teaching me? So the last one is resilience, which is very important, right? Like I use the scripture that says, when you fall in this face of adversity, your strength is small. And it speak about resilience. How strong are you to go through with life? How strong are you to actually say, these things I'm going through will not break me? I'm going to come out really strong. I'm going to come out really, good. You understand? Come out with my results. How resilient are you? Right? So this is what growth mindset does for you. I can give an example, like so many examples actually. But I can give an example of me when I started writing and authoring my books. It wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. I'm still in that journey and that process of, becoming. I'm still in that journey and process of building something that will last, for eternity. Right? So when I started the journey, I wrote my first book, which is supposed to be paid, and I got just two persons who purchased from me. I got just two persons who purchased from me. And yes, it was quite sad. I mean, I launched the book is great. Does that actually mean that what I wrote in the book is not valuable? It is. But for now, people are yet not like seeing the value that I carry, right? And that is okay. So imagine if I had a fixed mindset as at when I was when during the COVID era, I would have just given up and said, ah, I thought I was a good writer. What's happening? People are not even liking me. People are not buying from me. People are not. I would just give up. I won't be in my fourth book right now that I've written since, right? But because I knew that things take time, it's a mindset thing. I understand that writing a book, authoring a book, becoming like someone like John C. Maxwell is going to take a lot of time, right? I have to give myself a break. I need to be patient with myself while I grow, right? So I understand that principle of time, seasons in life. So when I'm faced with that challenge, because that was a challenge, imagine you have written a book, you spent your hard-earned money, you spent time, resources, so many things. You feel like this book is going to be a best-selling book. You come out, you put it out there, and I believe a lot of us can relate. We can relate in various ways, right? Maybe you are launching out on a service, you're launching out maybe your coaching program, you're launching so many things, or you're even organizing a conference or a webinar, and you're just like, ah, this thing is going to be great. I can see this thing. Yes, you've seen it. It's not like your sight was blurred or flawed, right? You've seen these things, but then it does not turn out the way you expected. It doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to be, right? That is not the time for you to talk and say, oh, you're not good enough, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. No, pick yourself up, go again. In fact, let the story of Thomas Edison inspire you. Go again. If you truly believe that what you're giving out and what you're putting out there is of so much value. Another thing that powers growth mindset is you thinking long term, you not being short minded, because a lot of people just want the quick, quick. Let's just get it over and done with. Now. I want the result, sharp, sharp, sharp. Listen, I'm here for the big haul. I'm here for the long term. So I understand that principle of there is a time that will reveal itself, that will reveal you, that will announce you, right? So I need to stay grounded on what I'm building. That is the mindset in which I'm operating with. And that's what I'm charging each and every one of you here on this call that is listening, right? Have a resilient mindset. You're going to stay through till the end. It doesn't matter how painful it gets, but you're going to get it right. All right? Okay, I trust you're getting so much value from this. Next slide, please. Next, oh no, next slide. Next slide. Okay, great. So, how do you nurture this growth mindset? Nurturing growth mindsets. Previous slide, please. All right, thank you. Stay here. Thank you. So, how do you nurture this growth mindset? It's so easy for having speaking story, right? Having speaking story, and you must be answering, okay, this growth mind. How do I even start? because nobody was born with a growth mindset. Seriously, nobody was born with it. I'm speaking to you right now, and you feel like, oh, Roland can relate. I tell you. So nobody was born with this growth mindset. You just on your own. You just, it's a bit smash up. No, no, no. There is a process. There's a way. Just like a plant, you have to nurture it. Whilst you have planted, you put your seed into the ground. You have to nurture it to produce that thing that you desire. That harvest, right? You have to nurture it. So now you've heard about the stories, fixed mindset, growth mindset. You've committed in your heart, I want to have a growth mindset. I want to be able to see life differently because the things you experience in your life is based on your mindset. So I go out and I come back. How was your day? My day was fantastic. It's not because the day was naturally just fantastic, but I experienced a fantastic day because of what I had in my mind. So when I step out in the day, I was stepping out a different person. Like I was stepping out with the belief and hope that I will attract certain fantastic things for me. So of course, when I step out, I will attract what I am expecting from life, not because the things are just going to happen, but the frequency of life operates on how you're thinking. You will attract what you're thinking, right? So yeah, but there are ways to nurture a growth mindset. And number one is self-awareness. Know yourself. And I believe we've heard all these things. Listen, all these things are not something new, right? I am just giving my voice to it. And I hope that you see these things differently tonight, right? Self awareness, know yourself, know who you are, understand your kind of person. Well, thank you very much, Blessing. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, yes, understand your person, self awareness. Who am I, right? Am I the kind of person who is like a mindset is about you first, though. So don't go and be comparing yourself to somebody else. Sit down with yourself. It's always good to analyze certain things. For example, me myself, once in a while, I take myself, I just go out, in the cool breeze. I ask myself questions. I self talk. People see it as you're always talking to yourself. You have to talk to yourself because that's the only way you have conversations with yourself, with your mind, and you begin to see yourself like, okay, it's like this my the way I'm thinking is not good. Oh. You need to self talk yourself. Know yourself better. A lot of people know so many people except themselves. You know what is happening in other people's life. You know what is in people's life, but you don't even know yourself. Self-talk yourself. Ask yourself certain questions. Ask yourself questions. Self-awareness. It gives you that. Is an invitation to your innermost self. Don't spend so much time with people that you forget yourself. Spend time with yourself. Have a time. Just go out there, sit with yourself, and ask yourself questions. How am I really doing? What do I think about this thing? This thing that is happening to me. Well, okay. Yeah, I believe it's for the better. I believe that this thing too will pass. Well, this period, maybe in this season of my life, this is what I should be doing. As while I'm waiting for these things, this is what I should be doing right now. Okay, I should be studying the Word of God. I should be getting to know God more. I should be growing myself. I should be becoming while I'm waiting for that job application. So, do you see how the mindset thing is working? You're shifting your focus from, oh, when will this job come, or when will this job, so what should I be doing now that this job has not yet arrived? This is just an example, and you can create many scenarios in your mind concerning things you are experiencing. So certain things you're experiencing, it's not as if you're a bad person. No, these things are coming to take away something away from you and to add something to you. It's about how you see it, right? It's coming to take away something from you. That is, it's revealing, in that case, it's revealing, oh, your mindset in this area is not a good one. Maybe every little thing that happens, you're already upset that things does not go the way you want it to be. Why? Things must not always go the way you want it to be. But how you respond to it is what matters, is what defines you, right? So that is number one, self-awareness. Know yourself, understand yourself. What are the certain areas in your life that you feel like, okay, this area, I don't like my thoughts about this, I don't like my mindset about this, right? You need to change that. And you can only know that when you're asking yourself questions. Number two, focus on the process over the outcomes. This is what lots of people are not doing. I was giving the example of as an author, I'm here for the long run. I'm here for the long term. I'm not writing just to sell some sort of ebook and tell the whole world that I've sold 27 copies or that I've sold 1,000 copies. Those are great. I look forward to having those testimonies someday. But right, I'm not so focused on the outcomes alone. The process is I'm going through is teaching me something. What is that process teaching me? I write my first book and I sold just 2 copies, which is very painful, very heartbreaking. You can imagine. I write book as powerful as it is to help these people, become better in their life. And only 2 persons saw the value in what I. You get me? It's hurtful, it's painful. But what did that thing teach me? It taught me that it's really not about the results, right? Because if I had at when I wrote that book, if I had given up and like, well, I like I'm not writing again, I sold only 2 copies, which means there's no money in this thing. I beg, let me just leave it. It simply means that I have abandoned something that I thought I believed in, right? I was so much focused on outcomes. And this is the problem with a lot of us. When we go through certain things, or we are doing certain things, maybe we are launching out a service, or launching out a product, we are, organizing conferences, we do not get the particular results we aim at. The way these people will come and tell you, aim for something really big. Yes, my dear, aim for something really big. But prepare for that situation whereby that something big you anticipated for never arrived. Does it take away your person? No. Should it take away your value? No. Should it take away the fact that you are a valuable person? You are the value before the product that you created. You are the value before the service you are rendering. You need to understand that and never lose yourself in the process. So focus on the process. What is that process teaching me? For example, that process has taught me consistency. So it doesn't matter if I write a book today and I did not sell anything. Tomorrow I will release another one. That is how resilient I am right now. I believe that I have the value, and I believe that someday people will gravitate towards what I carry. It's no joke. It's a mindset that I'm running with. So I focus on that process has taught me that whether or not I sell, I am a thought leader. Whether or not I sell, I am a visionary person. And if you encounter me, you will not remain the same. If you encounter my books, my product, you will not remain the same. That is my mindset. I believe in the value that I carry. And certain things that happen around me, they are not going to limit what I carry. They're not going to limit my person. So you focus more. This is how you cultivate growth mindset. When certain things happen to you, what is this thing teaching me? It's teaching me resilience. That no matter what, whether the outcomes come the way I expect it or not, I'm going to keep building. I'm going to keep going. Thomas Edison failed how many times? 99 plus times. He kept going. He focused on the process. What was his the thing he said? I've discovered 99 ways how not to produce a light bulb, right? I don't know if I paraphrased it, but you get the point. So focus on the process. We are so much used to we want to get results. We want to quick and announce to the world how much we have amassed, how much we have gotten. Oh, how many people attend the conferences that we put together. We are so much. The building is in the process. The building is in the process. I'm somebody that's so big on becoming. It's not always about doing, doing, doing. Who are you becoming? What kind of person are you? So are you the type of person that, oh, if things doesn't go your way, you're upset about life? You see life as, well, this life, I'm tired of it, I beg. This life is, you're always complaining because things do not go the way you want it. That's not a growth mindset. Your growth mindset is whether or not things happen, life is beautiful, life is good, right? My business is thriving. It's just a phase that it will pass. It's a short-term thing. Okay? So lastly is surround yourself with growth-minded people. Surround yourself. This is most important. You are as great as the environment and the people you surround yourself with. Whether you like it or not, the way you are right now, your person, you are a product of your environment. You're a product of the people that are around you. It is Apostle Joshua Selman who says that you didn't count well. If you have like 5 foolish people around you, you did not count well. Oh. Check where you are the number 6. Don't count yourself out, right? So you want to ensure that people that you surround yourself with are people who are accelerating your mind. So maybe the reason why you are the way you are is because the people you surround yourself with, they are not thinking the right way. So you need to check your friends. And like they will always say, filter your friends like beans. Select your friends like beans. So you want to ensure that people around you, you are as powerful as your circle. You're as powerful as your circle. I'm speaking like this and I have this kind of growth mindset right now because of the people I surrounded myself with. Right? Online, people I follow, people that, because it is said that who you give your ears to gets your attention, who you give your ears to have your future. So you might be scrolling through social media and listening to garbage, listening to people who are not adding anything to your life. One way or the other is impacting you greatly. So you want to ensure that you're surrounding yourself with people who are always thinking positive, people who are optimistic about life, people who see challenges as opportunities to grow, people who leverage challenges and say, oh, what can we do? What creative thing can we come up with? How do we become better through this process? Do you understand? So you need to one, understand yourself, know who you are, know where you are currently, because where you are right now might be different from where somebody else is. Okay? So don't compare your journey to that of another person. Secondly, focus on the process. Ask yourself constantly, what is this experience? What is it teaching me? These challenges, what is it teaching me? Because if you leave us, we will just remain where we are. But these challenges, they come as an invitation to there is something else. Exactly, Roland. Patience is very vital in the journey of growth. You have to be patient with yourself, right? You have to be patient with yourself. Ask yourself, what is this thing teaching me? If you leave us, we will just stay where we are. We will not want to grow. If you leave us, we will still be riding bicycles in dates, right? But somebody has to like, no, you can't be riding bicycle. How about a car? How about airplane? These are where inventions are coming up. If you leave us, we are going to be stuck with, oh, we must be in a physical place before we can have a discussion. But no, COVID said, "Mm-mm, there is so much more that can happen." And I believe there are other greater things that are on their way that we don't know yet. So be open minded. That's another thing I need to add. Be open minded. Embrace change. It's not always easy. It's not always nice. It's not always, growth is not comfortable. Growth is always painful. We cry. Let me tell you, we cry. You see me talking about, oh, I'm here for the long term. I have cried though. I have cried. I have cried. I'm like, what's happening? But I'm writing well. I have cried. Yes, do cry. It's not a bad thing. It's not weakness to cry. But get up as fast as you can. You understand? Right? Don't sulk for long. And lastly, surround yourself with growth-minded people. Right? The environment can either accelerate your growth or impede your growth. Okay? Next slide, please. Next slide. All right. Thoughts for growth. So I'm coming to a wrap in this session. I've taken so much time, I know. I believe you're enjoying my session. So mindset is everything, right? You will attract what's on your mind. That's fact. You will attract what's on your mind. Your mind is like a magnet. What you're operating on a frequency. What you are constantly putting out there. If you see life as life is hard, life is going to definitely be hard on you, right? But if you see life as it's a roller coaster, yeah, but I'm going to have fun while I'm riding it, right? That's how it's going to be for you. So I see life as one step at a time. Life is a school. Life is constantly teaching me something. Life is constantly teaching me who I need to become. Life is constantly teaching me that, oh, my life does not revolve around things, but who I am as a person, right? So mindset is everything. How you think matters in your personal life. How you think about yourself matters. How you see people around you matters. In your business, how you see it matters. If I want to talk about business, that would be like, great, well done, Chidima. That's amazing. Always ask yourself questions. It's good. Questions are invitations for you to become somebody. I don't know what people do with their lives when they don't ask themselves questions. Even at the end of the year, you should ask yourself question: have I grown? Have I grown? In what areas have I grown? Assess yourself. That's how you make progress in life. Don't just go through life, as it comes. 2025 is coming again, you shout Happy New Year and you are still the same. No, ask yourself questions. Have I grown? In what ways have I grown? Who am I becoming? Who do I need to become next? These are the questions you should ask yourself, right? So I was talking about yes, in the areas of your business as well. Your mind is important, your mindset is important. How do you think about your business? How do you see your business? Do you see your business as just a place of making money? Or see your business as a way of impacting lives? Right? Yes, you will make money. Money is important, right? But have a mindset that says it's not always about the money, right? It's how my business is going to use, is going to be as a tool that is going to help people impact lives and so on, right? So number one, when we choose growth mindset, we're choosing to show up for life fully, not only willing to face its challenges, but be prepared to be transformed through them. So you see what growth mindset does? Growth mindset is that you're going to face challenges, but prepare yourself. Those challenges are going to transform your person. It's going to transform who you are. I gave an example before that I wasn't like this. I was always scared of change. I never liked change. I just want things. If I plan my life that my life should go like this, please, it should just go like this. Who am I? Am I God? Right? I always wanted things to go the way I want it to be. Oh, in 2020 something, I want to be this. I want to get this. I want to get that. I want to get that. I want to get that. Be planning like planner. But things will happen. The winds will come and blow, right? So I must understand that that season, I should be prepared to be transformed, right? So those seasons of my life transform me by helping me to think that it's not me just planning here and there. Submit yourself to knowing that it's not your plan that will prevail all the time, but God's plan, right? And what is this thing teaching me? What can I learn from it? Okay. So yeah, that's it. Then the last one is a growth mindset doesn't promise an easy life at all. Like I said, growth does not happen in your comfort zone. A lot of people want to say, oh, I'm growing, personal development, personal growth. Are you really growing? Or you've been dodging challenges, you've been dodging hard things in life, right? You've got to embrace the hard way to get your soft life. Yeah, you've got to embrace the hard way. That soft life that we all like, we want to ball, we want to chill, right? Before you will get to that place, you need to embrace those hard things in life. So having a growth mindset doesn't mean that okay, because I have a growth mindset that I'm always joyful, I'm always cheerful. The affirmations that we make. It does not mean that if I step out, somebody's not going to offend me. Somebody's going to definitely offend me, right? It doesn't mean that if I step out, oh, my business is going to be amazing. Well, customers might not come to your business. Somebody might not purchase your product. Somebody might even abuse you. Somebody might even throw shades at you and say, you are doing too much. But with a growth mindset, you understand that, well, it doesn't matter. You move on, right? So growth mindset does not promise a life of ease, but it promises to be a fulfilling one because at the end of the day, you will be the one smiling, right? All right, next slide, please. I believe that's the end of it. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. I'll always end with this. If you want to go international, you've got to be intentional. And you've got to be intentional about your growth. You've got to be intentional about your mindset. You've got to be intentional about the things that you feed your mind every day with, right? If you want to go international, because this is a season where everybody's talking about global. Everybody wants to go global, right? But if you want to really take on that global stage, you've got to be intentional. And intentional is not just a word or this buzzword we hear every day. Intentionality means that every day you wake up is like a school. It's like you're preparing for an exam. Okay, what do I need to do? Hope I'm thinking right. Whatever is going to happen today, I must keep my cool. Did you get it? That's intentionality. You're putting work into it. That's just it. Okay? So if you want to go international, you've got to be intentional. I trust that this session has really blessed you. And I look forward to hearing your testimonies of how this session has transformed your life, right? In your business, your career, your profession, your personal life as well. All right. Thank you very much for having me, Mr. Precious Namdi. It's so great to be with you on this call. Thank you so much. So if you do have a question, you can leave it in the comment section, or maybe after the session, if it's right by my dear friend, Mr. Namdi Precious. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Thank you so much, Miss Stephanie Williams. Like you just spoke my heart. You just spoke everything like my heart. You spoke everything in my mind. Thank you so much. Thank you
You're
so much. I
welcome.
was really, really transformed. Please go and
Thank
follow
you.
her on Facebook and LinkedIn. She's trending on Facebook and LinkedIn. Follow her there. Let her give you. She's on videos. I think she's doing videos on growth mindset. I'm seeing videos, daily videos. Am I right? Hello. I don't know if she's here.
Very much.
She's doing
Thank you.
videos daily on growth mindset, and
Thank you
it's
so much
really,
for the
really it's really
wonderful work you do.
videos,
You're
videos. They do
underpaid.
videos, daily videos, right?
Sorry,
You're doing 60 seconds video, 60 seconds video, 1 minute. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you
Can you hear
so
me?
well. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Let me unmute. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
So I'm saying that she's doing a video. Just follow on Facebook, follow on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Time has gone. You have given us below there. This is over 1 hour. Thank you so much. All I can say now, please go and follow her. And please, this mindset, what you are doing now, it does not make sense. But in 5 years' time, you see Stephanie Williams, one big thoughtful leader, one place. And most of the journalists here now, 5 years' time, people will be trending on social media. Please don't forget us. So don't forget me. Don't forget me. So this video is going to be on YouTube, so you can watch it over again. My advice for you, I want you to invite your friends for the more sec. We're having more sections coming up. Please invite your friends to join. Invite your friends to join. The first thing is the mind. Work on your mind. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to be ending the live section now. And Miss Stephanie, you can go. Thank you. But if
Thank
there's
you so much.
questions,
Thank you.
I'll communicate with you. I'll communicate. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi
Thank you so much.
everyone.
I want to end this section. I want to end. Wait, can you hold on? Jeez. So please and please, I advise everyone to uh actually what I'll just advise you to do is that when the speaker is on board, just always take notes. Take note, take note, take notes. Take note, take note, take note.
Are
So I'll
you
be going off
struggling in
now.
making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad? Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to Premium Masterclass, use the link below to get access at 50% discount for 20 persons. Fee says growth will cost you, but not growing will cost you more. Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on how to generate more income and sales today. To upgrade to Premium Masterclass, use the link below to get access at 50% discount for 20 persons. Fee says growth will cost you, but not growing will cost you more. Are you struggling in making sales from your product or service? Are you in need of extra income to pay your bills, cover up expenses, to travel to study abroad, or go on a vacation? Join Precious with 8 speakers, sharing with you secrets on